Let's say you listen to free techno. Maybe you've been listening for years, or maybe you've just discovered it recently. And at some point, you thought, how hard can it be to make this stuff myself? Or maybe you're unsure what to even begin with. Or maybe you've already started producing, but you've hit that point where you're not really sure what to do next. You might have some hardware, maybe you're already familiar with a DAW, but you've got some questions. You're stuck on a track, you need some advice, you want feedback. And maybe you don't really have other producers around you that you can bounce your ideas off of. Well, that's exactly what this Discord server is about. I originally created the server a couple of years ago because I wanted to depend less from social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, while still keeping in touch with the techno community. And while having a music producer friend nearby is a gift, not everyone is lucky enough to have that. I surely wasn't. But over time, it kind of evolved into something much bigger. It became a production hub and a community where I've met a bunch of really cool people, connected with other artists, ended up collaborating on music, worked towards vinyl releases, and even went to a few raves together. So if you decide to join, the first thing I'd recommend is taking a couple of minutes to read the rules. Then head over to the roles channel. There you can assign some roles by clicking the relevant emojis. These basically let everyone know a bit about you, where you're from, what you use to make music, whether you're here as a listener, producer, visual artist. The rest of the server should open up. Most of the channels are pretty self-explanatory, but if you're ever unsure about what a channel is for, check its description at the top, or just ask someone. And by the way, you don't have to sit in front of your computer all day to use Discord. You can even install it on your phone, so you can keep up with the community wherever you are. Cool, so now you might be wondering, okay, so what can I actually do here? Well, the whole point is that you're suddenly connected to a bunch of people from different parts of the scene. You've got music producers, graphic designers, sound system engineers, and plenty of people who are simply into techno. You can exchange ideas, check out what other people are working on, ask for feedback on your own tracks, or just find some inspiration for your next project. Maybe you're looking for a particular sample pack. Maybe you're looking for some new VSTs or plugins, or you already found one and want to know whether it's actually worth using. Maybe you're getting into Eurorack and have absolutely no idea what you're doing. Or perhaps you already own a bunch of hardware and want to figure out how to get more of it. There are people like me in the server who can probably help. Actually, you can be one of these people by simply talking to other new people here. Or maybe I've assumed exactly the opposite. You have something you want to share yourself, whether it's your music production workflow or some unusual concepts when it comes to making music. And if you want something a little more interactive, there's also a live stream channel where you can either join someone else's production stream or host your own. So you can literally sit there, make some music, and have other people watching, asking questions, giving suggestions, or just hanging out. But at the end of the day, the server is just a canvas where we can put things in place for any ideas you might have. Ultimately, if you think you'd benefit from being part of a community like this, there's a link to the Discord server in the video description. Then, once you're in, don't be a stranger. Introduce yourself, say hello, tell us what you're into, what you make, what hardware you use, or share your work with us. And one important thing to keep in mind, this is something worth noting even for existing users. You are the community. If you want the server to be more active, be the person who makes it active. Join the discussions, comment on someone else's track, share something you've discovered, post your own work. Maybe you've made a sample pack, found an interesting video, discovered some weird piece of hardware, or just stumbled across something that you think other people might enjoy. That's how communities actually grow. If you're into free techno, or you're getting into producing it and want some people to share the journey with, come join us. The link is in the description. And once you're there, don't be shy, say hello. Hope to see you there.